Hello, and welcome to the introduction training for the Common Core suite of products offered by Triumph Learning. I'm Linda Fury, and I'm here to share the 3 resources that are flexible tools for the Common Core that will provide instruction, reinforce and master skills, practice the standards all year long, and finally, provide assessment practice for the format, style, and vocabulary expected for the core standards assessment. You're all familiar with the Common Core Coach Introductional Resource for ELA and Math. And we know about the Support Coach that will target and reinforce ELA comprehension skills. And now it's time to present in depth the newest and concluding partner to this suite resource. It's called our Common Core Performance Coach ELA. We are presenting the focus on practice and assessments with Performance Coach available for ELA in grades 3 through 8. Performance Coach is an innovative product that supports learning as well as teaching. Students gain instructional practice and review for the state assessment with the innovative question types they will encounter. The Teacher Edition provides explicit support for differentiated instruction, extension opportunities, and ELL support during review and practice. The performance tasks for each strand are essential as an application model for assessing learning. Practice tests are also available in print and digital with our Get Waggle Bronze. Today we will explore each of these areas in depth. Each level of the Performance Coach provides a Teacher Edition text that delivers instructional content. The Teacher Manual provides and guides students through the various item types that I will share with you and supports higher order thinking and metacognitive skills. As we mentioned earlier, there are strategies that will be highlighted in the text, setting the stage for student achievement. Here you see an example of an English Language Arts table of contents. The lessons are listed by strand. They include the strand review and performance task. On the right-hand side, you'll note that each Common Core standard is detailed and highlighted. Along with the student and teacher editions, there are Performance Coach practice tests, perfect to give at strategic times of the year. These print tests are sold separately from the class sets and are also available on Get Waggle Bronze. Assessments will come in several formats. The Performance Coach Practice Test, Park Edition, and the SBAC Smarter Balanced editions will be here March 31st or before. There will also be a more generic Common Core Assessment Edition available June 1st, and select states with different forms of core assessments will also be coming soon. I do not have those specific dates, but you will be notified if this is part of your selling region. These tests will have multiple item types of questions, just as the student edition has, and students will know that there are 2 tests in each version. The item types have been mentioned several times, and you may be asking, what will they be like? This slide shares a list of multiple types you will see in the coached examples and the practice sections of the student editions. There will also be items with 2 or more parts, and also know that some items have been modified to work in a print format. Let's take a moment to look at these 9 items. First, you note the multiple select. These are questions that include multiple correct answers and often includes between 5 and 8 options. Moving across, the fill in the blanks section offers students the opportunity to write words or numbers to complete a statement or answer a question. Drag and drop, usually seen in a digital format, is available here as well. Students write in the text or the numbers in the space provided to complete a model or a statement. Highlighting, circling, underlining are questions that require the student to circle in a paragraph or single words, maybe in a sentence, or underline to provide a correct answer. Selected response and multiple choice. These are traditional multiple choice questions, but they may include between 4 and 6 options. Constructed responses, short answer, where students write sentences or show their work in the space provided. Yes or no, true, false. Sorting, where students sort or classify words, expressions, shapes, etc. Or matching, 2 columns of the showed content, words, expressions, and they are to be matched. This lesson example is from a grade 5 ELA text, lesson 5. It focuses on nonfiction articles. The language students need to know and use will be a key feature here. And you'll also note the word evidence is defined and then becomes part of a student task as the teacher models the getting idea part of the lesson. This is important to show customers as it highlights the use of core vocabulary expectations, as well as the fact that there are sections in this part of the lesson where students locate evidence in the text and highlight key vocabulary while annotating the text. This is also great to reinforce and encourage the importance of using consumable text. Another important component in the Getting Ideas section of each lesson is a mini lesson focus called Language Spotlight. Students review and practice the core language skills during this small section and then apply it into their other areas of reading and writing. Following the Getting the Idea modeled section of a lesson is the coached example. This is the collaborative part of the lesson with teachers and peers. It is also the first exposure to various question types. The students will have helpful hints and are asked to review and practice their knowledge of the skill that is being gained within the lesson or being reviewed. Finally, in each ELA lesson, there's the lesson practice section. It includes a reading guide in the sidebar with key questions to promote deeper meaning of the text and close reading. Let's view some examples of the types of questions that your customers will find innovative and exceptional to promote critical thinking and enhance metacognitive skills. The first question we see here from a lesson practice is a multiple select format. Which main idea is developed in the passage? Choose all that apply. Students are expected to read the 4 choice items and then decide where there is one or more than one main idea developed. This question 2 from the coached example section is a matching question. Read the problem in each choice below, then match each problem to its solution on the right. Notice the helpful hint, looking for words such as problem or solve to help identify problem and solution. Multi-part questions are seen quite often on the test. The multiple parts of the question are always connected. These item types are important to show the customers as they will understand the importance of student exposure to these items as well as exposure for the teacher. The teacher will see the importance of using these item type formats during their curriculum instruction all year long so that students are familiar with the format and the style of these item types. These constructive response items allow for in-depth understanding of the text and promotes multiple skills to incorporate into student writing. This is a three-part question. Multiple answers and extended reading to writing are involved. This references Standard 9 in the Common Core Standards. The question combines choosing all that apply and extending reading to writing with a short response. You may be wondering, how and where do I position this product? Well, it may be used all year in the classroom for practice and review as teachers learn to teach with these item types. It may also be great for an after-school program or summer school. And finally, assessment study skill classes at the middle school level is a good place to practice the future of their assessments. Now, down to pricing. Performance Coach student editions at 21 or more are $10.99 each. If 10 to 20 are sold, they are then $12.99. Currently in the catalog, $350 buys you a teacher manual, a classroom set of the student edition books, and a classroom set of the practice test. What a deal! But wait, there's more. Practice tests can also be sold separately. So with an order of 21 or more, there are $4.99 each. And if 10 to 20 are sold, they are $5.99 each. There's a separate answer key sold with the test, and this provides information on answers and item analysis. Remember, with the Common Core Suite, we have all the district, school, or classroom's needs to ensure CCSS. Teachers instruct with the C3, reinforce with the support coach, and students move to mastery with the practice and assessment of varied item types in the performance coach. Everyone's talking about how sweet it is.